Good evening. I'm UR 15 CS 335. So I'm going to do the virtual LAN, that is VLAN, and there are two types of LAN, which is two types of VLAN. One is intra VLAN and other one is inter VLAN. So first I'm going to do my intra VLAN. I have a switch, and basically in a switch you can directly connect up to 4 PCs. And so for connecting the fifth and sixth PCs, I go to the inside the switch and I add 2 ports by dragging the ports, and then I have added these 2 PCs extra. So as usual, I have given the IP address for all the PCs, and I consider these 2 PCs for the faculty, and these for the students, and this LAN is for the management. So I have given IP address in the series of 192.160.10.1 and 2. Here it is 20.1, 20.2. Here is 30.1 and 30.2. Basically, in a intra VLAN, you can ping from one PC to other PC of same LAN, same virtual LAN, and you cannot ping from one LAN to another LAN. So, for example, if I take a packet and I send it from here to here, it doesn't go, because since this is an intra VLAN, um, it sends the message only inside the LANs. So here what I have done is, as usual, we do the router configuration in other cases, but in this case we have to configure our switch. So what we have to do is, as usual, en config t. The first command I have to give is vlan, and I give it in the 10 dot series, so space 10. And next I have to give the name of my LAN, which is name space faculty. And the next command I have to give switch port mode access, and the next command I have to give is switch port access VLAN 10. So the I have to give the switch port mode access command, and I have to give followed by the command called switch port access VLAN 10. So by doing so, my first LAN is configured. So the same thing I have to do for the second LAN, which I have to give VLAN 20 names, and the name of LAN is name students, and again the same command switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 20, and the same I do for my third LAN, so that my LANs get configured and I can ping it. So let me show. Let me check whether my connections are established properly. So I'm going to ping from here to here and see it through the simulation panel. So the messages are passing between the two PCs, that is two end devices of same LAN. And you can see the tick mark, that is the message is properly being sent to one PC, and it now replies to the PC from which it got the message. It is successfully sent and the packet is received from the PC. Um, and so my next exercise is that is the subdivision is inter VLAN. As I said, in intra VLAN you can only ping within a LAN, but in inter VLAN you can ping between LANs. The only thing I have done in the same topology, I have just added a router, and this we tell it as a this we configure by trunk. Though, so they are the same commands we use, that is VLAN 10. First we have to write all the three VLAN commands, VLAN 10, VLAN 20 and VLAN 30, and then we say exit. And so to establish the connection between router and the switch, so which is a fast Ethernet 0/0. As usual we do in space f/0/0, and I give the command called switch port mode trunk. We say this as a trunk, so uh, we give the command as switch port mode trunk, and again the next interface, like we have to configure each and every interface to the router. So my first interface is 0/1, to which I have to give the command switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 10. And my next LAN's interface is 2/1. The same thing I have to give 2/1 switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 20. The same here, which is it is Ethernet 9/1. So for the same thing, I have to give Ethernet 9/1 switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 30. So this is what we do it in the switch configuration. So these configurations are done in switch, and now we go for the router configuration. So router configuration, the commands that I have to give is, first I have to give um, host space my router 1. I have only one, and I have to configure the switch with the router. So my first interface is 0/0, 0/1. Sorry, here it is 0/0. So 0/0 dot 10. That is my first access LAN 10, followed by the command called encapsulation dot 1q10. And next you have to give the IP address. Same thing I have to do is I have to take this interface 0/1 dot 20, 10 I have given, this is 20, followed by the command called encapsulation dot 1q20 and the IP address. The same I have to follow for this, and after giving all these commands I have to give no shutdown and exit. So now I can send a packet and check whether my connection is proper or not. You can see the tick symbol in the packet, which indicates that your message is properly sent and the connection is properly working between the LANs.